Interest rates have now increased by another 0.25% from the Reserve Bank today. So the cash rate now sits at 3.1%, having been earlier this year at just 0.25%. So just that is the breaking news coming in right now.
Now, that is right on expectations, Ross. They didn't go 50 basis points. They didn't pause completely. But it seems like, with no meeting in January, they are starting to see some impact of those rate rises.
Oh, that's absolutely right. You can see it in terms of really consumer spending is showing signs of coming off. People are continuing to spend at a pretty decent clip, it should be said. But effectively, remember, prices are higher right across the board. So people are having to spend more as well. If we can have a look at this, you can see that the Australian dollar has immediately bounced off the back of this announcement, now to 67.2 US cents. And so that's one important issue here. The other thing also is just to look at the statements from Philip Lowe, the Reserve Bank Governor. You can see here is the progression of interest rate rises during the course of this year, from May this year, right through until now. Now, the important thing here is that the Reserve Bank, in its statement today, just released, says the board expects to increase interest rates further in the period ahead, but it's not on a preset course. So in other words, despite this big increase, it continues to say that it will keep raising interest rates even more. They do recognise also that there is a lag in monetary policy. In fact, these interest rate rises now, it will be some time before households feel the effect. In fact, it was only from last week that we saw retail sales for the first time in more than 9 months come off the edge. Here's 10-year government bond rates. You can see here again, they're higher off the back of this announcement today. The reason they're higher is, again, some had anticipated that maybe the Reserve Bank would pause on some of those other indicators out there. But the Reserve Bank has always said it wishes to crush inflation. That's what this is all about. And that certainly is a message that's coming out of the statement from the Reserve Bank this afternoon.